Saturday.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
Here we
Saturday.
come talking about secure the bag from three generationals perspective. I'm Generation X.
I guess we
We're Generation Y, millennials.
we millennials.
Yes, and
Generation Z.
yes.
What's
So we're yes, you're Z. I mean royalty V. You're Z. So our three generations. So we're talking about chapter 10 of Secure the Bag. And from my generation standpoint, I want to let you all know this chapter is packed.
Yeah.
It's packed with information. Every paragraph has something to tell. It was like going to a class.
Yes.
Yeah.
It reminded me in school that
Hey.
statistics, like stats class.
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean, I have all the stuff underlined and everything. So what I got out of this chapter, and then we can go on since we can go on with millennial, and then come go finish up and round off with our Generation Z.
Okay.
What I got out of this chapter is different things that you need to know. He has a formula that you have to follow, and that's another reason why I was saying that it's good to even if I'm going to let you all know to get this book. And these few pages right here is worth the purchase.
Yeah.
Everything else was setting up the mindset of what we need to do, of the formula of the different areas that we need to look into, and the questions that we're looking for. Start investing like a pro, spending money, what you're familiar with, and then looking at that formula. And I'm going to let one of them talk, probably give what the acronym means for the formula, and then he has more training that's here. But the things and the items that are here to look at, how to look at the different areas. So go ahead, you all.
Okay. Go ahead.
Well, I know, like basically this one of them chapters you probably need to read over and over again.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
back to. But I just know like he was breaking down like the acronym profit, price, ratio, and statistics, operation, forecasting, and interest rates. So
And technical
yeah,
analysis.
technical analysis. So it's like it breaks it down and like my mama said, like it was every like we found ourselves like just highlighting basically the whole chapter. Like I couldn't get through it. Like but yeah, like this definitely like gotta be a reread. Um but basically just knowing what to look for, can't be blindly investing. A lot of different formulas and what to look for. Don't just look at the price of it and think if that's good or bad. Think they did like a
There's a couple of different formulas within the formula, like
Right.
yeah.
and eventually he wants you to get to a point where you can analyze a stock within 10 minutes, but you have to like continue to practice this formula in order for you to like it should come as like a natural way to like think about stocks.
Right.
And it's
I
just
like what also I was looking at the apps. I wrote down some other apps that you can get for your phone that I have for my device. Stash, Stock Trainer, Robinhood, and for
Yeah.
my Bitcoin, for my cryptocurrency was Blockfolio and Coinbase. Those are the apps that I have on my device to, especially for my Bitcoin collection. I'm not Bitcoin, but for my cryptocurrency, because Bitcoin is one of the cryptocurrencies and things like that.
yeah.
You up, royalty?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, like one of the biggest things that I ended up getting from it was like when he was saying start with what you know. Like it might seem like a small thing, but it's still a huge thing. Everyone is looking out, going, maybe I should invest in this company or in this company. When in all actuality, you can just go and say, I just bought this brand new drink or this brand new wrap snack from the store.
Yeah.
Go ahead and invest in this. Other than investing in something that once was really big, invest in something that's going to be really big. Do your research on it. Like,
And I guess it also can end up changing the way we shop as well when you're purchasing things. Okay, is that inside my portfolio? Is this something I'm going to go ahead and how do I feel about it? How are the different owners of the company? Like Lou V and Dre Lavelle was saying, understanding the different type of formulas in the forecasting. So I mean, it's not too much that we can really share because it would be like speaking Japanese or another foreign language to you because this chapter
we don't even know it yet.
this chapter 10 is every paragraph has something that you can take action on. And since we're saying that taking action, we're gonna probably take a 2-week break so we can end up taking action on this chapter.
Yeah.
And we're going to come back with the action items that we're going to take action from chapter 1 up to chapter 10. I think this is a real good break point for us to go ahead and take action to move forward for the next part of the chapter. Yeah. What do you all think?
I think a lot of stuff was basically leading up to this. Like, you have to get more money, know your worth, get the right people around you in order to get certain things. But ultimately, once you get this new money, you need something to do with it and to keep it going. And the biggest thing I got out of this chapter that I can actually understand without saying any formulas or anything is like to peep certain things. Like if you have Blockbuster stock and then you see Netflix come on the scene, you should know like, yeah, this probably ain't gonna be good right now. You know, like but you don't know exactly because Netflix started off like sending you DVDs, right? Like before they start streaming and everything.
Yeah.
Kind of like a phone. Like maybe you have to pay for minutes, free nights and weekends. Have to pay for text when people start texting.
After 9 o'clock.
Now it's just data. Like it's automatically you get the minutes.
It's turned into data.
Yeah. You get the minutes and text messages free now because the demand is low for it. So I guess like just peeping, I guess the times that we in and the shifts in the norms for everyone, what's becoming more acceptable and everything. So that's like the main thing because like all these formulas, like I said, I felt like I was in a physics class or something. Yeah, the P and the R for the times pi carry the 1. You know what I'm saying? Like
you gotta do the PEG and all that.
The GDP. So we talking about games over here.
Like it almost pushes me to like not think too hard about investing with how he speaks about everything. Like other than like how you said like you'd rather go and say, okay, Netflix is about to be big, or when Redbox came out, no one's gonna go and invest to Blockbuster. Like no one's gonna invest for a CD player company when we have Spotify and Pandora.
Yeah. And it'd probably be hard to sell your stocks too.
When it goes up. I mean, I'm excited about what we're going to end up doing for at least tracking what's happening. We're in a major shift right now in a lot of areas. So I believe it's a good time for all the generations to find out what's going on in investing and also, like we said, securing the bag on what we need to do to move forward. Yeah. Because all the things that's happening from social media, from cannabis, from
it's a lot going on.
Cannabis is definitely
look at these politics though, because
that's another thing.
They basically make rules. They basically make the rules of what's going on and they change. Laws change every day.
Yeah.
Like we don't know we broke the law until we broke the law. You know.
Right.
Like even with this stuff, I guess inside information and all that stuff. If there's any FBI watching, I'm not doing nothing like that. Just letting y'all know.
We're not doing insider trading type of stuff. We're talking.
But that is like crazy though, because if you like know something like oh yeah, like it's gonna pop off right now, or this sell your stock, this is gonna go like it's still like
politics. When the government shut down, I'm sure the stock went crazy. We have to figure out like which way the stock is gonna go based upon I guess like presidential election
and which stock goes up, because certain stock probably went up.
So many elements that can affect the stock that you have to pay attention to.
It's feeling like that in today's time, 2019. We're like a year where everybody's being so innovative to where there's companies popping up out of nowhere, and they're probably the ones we want to focus on.
Yeah, I went to a conference that talked about that. They said in the next 5 years, the companies that's coming up within the next 5 years hasn't even been thought of.
Okay.
So man, we need to get to thinking.
Yeah.
Y'all seen that one little post that be
We
like
need
me,
to get-
like me at work trying to think of an invention, so I ain't gotta come here. Y'all see?
Yes. No, that's real life.
Dude over here thinking, oh, like man, what is?
And it could be something so simple and so small. When you see things like
Stop,
something.
Lola.
She gonna come up in your lap.
No, she's. Why are you doing this right now? So like when you see things like on as seen on TV and it's like simple, something so simple like the rolling petty thing for your dog, like the nails. You know how they have, like it you could get it's easier for the dog because they don't like to get their nails cut or whatever. And it just made it a really easy invention that we use on ourselves anyway, right?
Right.
So, and that was like, whoa, that was a great invention. So,
like, you don't even know this is a good idea. Like,
until,
like, why ain't thinking that?
Yeah, it'd be like, whoa, that was so simple. I should have just.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was a kid, I was probably like 7, 8 years old, and I remember like seeing escalators going up. And I was like, man, that's just how I want on the floor. Not in the airport. See?
Oh, on the floor. That'll make you go.
Yeah, but that's just how I want on the floor. You just sit on, just go.
Right.
Somebody else thinking of it too, huh?
Well, it was thought of in the Jetsons.
Oh,
yes.
They did have that.
They did. Haki, you know about the Jetsons?
I know about Boomerang. I know about Boomerang in total.
Okay, so the Jetsons is way before its time.
Yeah. Bam, bam, bam.
The Jetsons is part of Hey, the Jetsons is a part of Boomerang with the Flintstones. It's all a part of the same network.
Oh,
okay.
Boomerang.
Oh, okay.
Well, if you watch Boomerang, you would know, I guess.
So they got all the old cartoons. Yeah, Scooby Doo.
Okay, we're getting off on the subject. We're talking about security bag.
But yeah, we do have a boot camp inside of the chapter, so we could probably look into that as we're doing our break and everything.
Yeah,
Okay.
in boot camp. Yeah.
There's a boot camp.
Yeah, it's on. You go to his website.
Oh, right here. Okay. Yeah. Investing boot camp. Okay.
Right, the Rob Wilson TV Investing Boot Camp. So here's the book. You all can look at the boot camp on your own. So here we go.
Secure the bag.
Secure the bag.
Get into it.
Generation X.
Millennials.
Generation Z.
Throw your hands up.
All righty.
All right. Have a good one.
I'll let y'all a couple weeks.
Peace.